Okay, here's my 2012 Super Tenere. I've got 95,000 miles on it now, and it's just been an awesome bike. And what we're going to talk about right now is somebody in the forum just said, how do you turn off the ABS? And that's a great question. A bunch of times I've been going down some really rough terrain and I hit my brakes and it's like I'm on marbles. Nothing happens and run right off the road. So yeah, you can put on a center stand and you know, run the motor for 30 seconds and that faults the ABS, and then you shut your bike off and then you got to do it again. And you're with a bunch of BMWs and you're like, yeah, hey guys, hold on, I got to turn off my ABS real quick, and you look like an idiot. So anyway, here's what I did. Here's my ABS switch. On, off. I can do it on the fly. And I think to turn it back on, I think I have to cycle the switch.
That's the ignition switch.
But it's great because turning it off is super easy. Okay, I took the plastics off. Here's what you do. This is where the 30 amp fuse lives. I just took a couple of spade connectors. Let's show you what these look like. Okay, had to use some pliers to get them off. These little spade connectors, you can get them anywhere. They plug right in to where the fuse was, one on each side. And then you just run your wires to a loop. Make sure that you include your original fuse, 30 amp fuse. You can get these anywhere as well. So basically, you take out the fuse and then you run a wire through your original fuse to your switch and then back here. So it makes a loop. And that's it. So basically the switch is the same as pulling the fuse out, which you can also do instead of doing this. But it's just so nice having a switch. So you can mount that switch anywhere you want, and that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. Let me know if there's any other ideas of quick little tips you'd like to know about the Super Tenere. Put 95,000 miles on this one, and it's just been an awesome bike. So highly recommend it. Thanks.